Joey. I'm here. Let's see if we can find what you wanted me to see.
Chapter 4. Welcome back. Rescue Boris. Grant Cohen. Take a peek. This is DA Games. That's him after someone asked for a Chapter 5 song. But yeah, like the reveal that these are all like living guys. Do you think they all like posed here because they knew I was arriving? Get out of my face, cat. What you doing? My cat is in my face right now.
So that's how it works.
There it is. This car's ride is needlessly dramatic. See, they added violin for no reason. And then check this. And I can't run. Oh, the ink machine. That's pretty cool.
I see you there, my little errand boy. Your angel is always watching. What is it that keeps you going? Is it the thrill of the hunt? The thirst for your freedom? Or perhaps you're just looking for a little friendly wolf. Better hurry, errand boy. Boris is having trouble staying in one piece.
And I want to go home.
He always fights me. Oh no. I just want to go home. When do we go home? When do we go home?
That's me at Bible camp. Come on and see me. Bertram Piedmont. The Stupendium.
For 40 years, I've built attractions that stagger the imagination. Colossal wonders, such as the world has never seen. I have earned my legacy with sweat. Right in front of everyone.
Just sweat.
High-level investors, Wall Street tycoons. The ever-tactless Joey Drew introduces me, the great Bertram Piedmont, as Bertie, like I was his child. You may be paying me, Mr. Drew, but you don't own me. I'll build you a park, bigger than anything you could ever possibly conceive. But before you go taking any bows, Mr. Drew, know that this grand achievement will belong to me.
I don't really understand his plan. He's like, I'll give you exactly what you want, but I'm just gonna say that it's mine. Like, obviously he would be like thrown out by Joey. That's like his whole deal. So why do you expect that like he would follow what you want? Kyle Allen music.
Another day, another dollar. This haunted house seems like the way to go, but it's gonna need some power. Hang in there, Boris. I'm coming.
Tell me, are you having fun? I'm sure Boris doesn't mind waiting for his rescue party.
Why do they make the sensitivity so low? You know what? There. They even made the sensitivity like slower in the game. Like when you go into this minigame. There, finally. I have to turn this back down. Research and design.
Looks like I've got some company up ahead. Without some kind of weapon, I don't stand a chance. There's gotta be a way around them. That's two.
I'm out of cans. Oh, this is Bertram. You may think I'm gone, but I'm still here.
Spark ever built, a centerfold of attractions, each true architect behind so many nights in this park. It was to be a masterpiece, my masterpiece. And now you think you can just throw me out? Trample me to the dust and forget me? No! This is my park, my glory. You may think I'm wrong, but I'm still here.
Is that stupendium right there? Need to break the desk. An axe. He closes up. Bertram is so cool.
That makes 3. 1 to go.
I think the last one is the Buddy Boris Railway with the projectionist. Choo choo, like the Charles. The projectionist. I love the projectionist. He's just so fun. Look at all these hearts. That's his lunch right there. There's stuff blocking the way. That's what that lift control stuff is for. That lever. I don't know if he goes and chases me, so I'll wait for him to move. Yeah, this is that cutscene that happens. I remember people thought this had lore significance. This one. He killed Norman. It's very cool that like they go into the wall there. That's pretty fun. Now for the final boss. Let me in. It wasn't letting me in there.
Now, the ride truly begins, Henry. Come in.
William Afton. I like the music.
Boris! No, no, what has she done to you?
Oh, he still has the bone. That's weird.
Meet the new and improved Boris. I took what I wanted, and in return, I gave him so much more. And this time, there's no ink deal, no escape. Boris, tear him apart. Leave nothing. Why can't you ever just die?
It's Phineas and Ferb. The last reel. The last fake. This is just a long cutscene. I've got better things to do.
I know that song.
Everyone knows that song. Who are you? Why are you here?
I was invited by an old friend. And now I can't leave.
Then you know more than we do. 1 minute, we don't even exist. Just thoughts.
Got some brisk iced tea.
This place.
Take a peek.
Are you gonna let me out of here?
Down here, strangers aren't good things. How can we trust you? We don't even know what you are.
My name is Henry. I used to work here.
I honestly don't know my name. So, they call me Alice. But I'm no angel. You go back and rest. We'll talk again later.
It's just one really long
It's only
cutscene.
for a few hours. No need to worry. I won't go far.
I find Tom
Only up to
funny.
level 6. Just stay here. Keep an eye on Henry, okay? I'll be back as soon as I can. I promise.
I find it funny how much he hates us. Like as soon as she disappears. Look at him.
Henry? Here. You must be hungry. Sorry. It's all we have.
Waits for her to leave.
I know you're watching me. It's just a little creepy.
You're the one that writes on the walls.
We all do. For some poor souls down here, it's the only way they can be heard. But you don't want to touch the ink for too long. It can claim you, pull you back. That's how I met Tom. I was messing with things I shouldn't have been, and he was there.
Why do you call him Tom?
He just seems to respond to it.
Well, I don't think he's very fond of me.
Let me show you something. A while back, I was mapping
Let me
out
show
one
you
of the
something,
upper
Red.
levels when I noticed something reflecting off a piece of glass. I held up the glass, looked through, and on the wall behind me was a hidden message. Right there, in plain sight.
So is the lore
So
that she
I kept
found the
looking
glass,
and found more
and then
and
she
more
built
messages
that thing around the
everywhere in
glass?
studio.
Or did she
But
just
you
find
can't
that?
see them with your eyes. Only through this. Take a look. I don't know who's leading them, but I think they know how to get out of here.
Where does it all lead
To
to?
leave you for dead.
Nowhere. I followed them for a long time. Just leads me in circles. I don't think I'm meant to leave this place, Henry.
Pretty sure the lore was that, like, they weren't made for her, so that's how
Alice.
she was going in circles.
Please let me out of here.
But they were made for Henry,
Tom
because
thinks
they
you're
were, like,
dangerous.
made by
And
Henry.
what do you think?
I think you're the hope
I
I've
think
been
you have
waiting
weird
for.
looking eyes. That's what I think.
Go to sleep. Maybe
And that you're
tomorrow
facing
will be
through
better.
this thing of wood.
That was really stupid, Tom. You shouldn't have gone out there. Now that he's seen you, it's only a matter of time before he finds us here.
Heh.
We can't just leave him. Not with the ink demon right outside the door.
What's going on?
He's coming. We have to move on. Tom, we have to let him out. I'm sorry.
Tried for 2 seconds. Take the spoon. Yeah. I think I turned my sensitivity too high for those games last chapter. What if I just go like this? Follow me, is that a FNAF reference? There they go. Yeah, it is. There's that guy fishing. The end. Yeah, look at him. Yeah, the board breaks when you go past. Yep. I'm gonna have another brisk iced tea. Before Sammy. Sammy Lawrence.
Abandoned. I trusted you. I gave you everything. And you left me to rot. Why? Why? No! Don't look at me. Stay away. You lied to me. You said I'd be Free? Well, I'm going to free you now. Free your head right off your shoulders. Sheep, sheep, sheep. It's time for sleep.
I like how he kills him just to like, I'll do it myself.
Oh, that was close. You're lucky we were in the neighborhood.
Now we gotta kill all those little guys.
Was that him?
I don't think so. The Searchers and the Lost Ones built this place. Sammy must have been keeping them at bay, now that he's gone. Looks like we're in for a fight. Get ready. Watch out! Here they come!
This thing has like a very long reach.
I think that's all of them. But you never know where they're gonna crawl out of next. Probably best if we stay together from now on.
And then we immediately get
Think you
separated.
can lead the way?
It's inside the vault.
Now that's interesting.
Progress reports attend home office. Client, Joey Drew Studios. Although we're making progress, the client's expectations keep changing. What started as a machine to something more like
Punching in.
This one actually doesn't mean anything. He's up there. See? So he can't really follow you. Look at that. It's made the model bigger. That's weird. Film vault.
Looks like whatever was here was taken long ago.
How did you get down here?
It pays to carry a rope. You should try it.
Look, I know where we have to go, but it's not gonna be pleasant. The Ink Demon has something that we need. I'm going after him.
You want to go to his lair? Are you crazy? That's death.
That's
What
where
you
the
looking
trail's
at?
supposed to lead.
Well, it's probably close by. Probably through that door. But it won't be easy to open. I'll need 3 gears, a crowbar, some kind of counterbalance.
Heh.
Huh. Well, that works too. I guess.
Then hey, this is my old desk. I spent so many times in this chair.
Hey, here's my old desk. I wasted so much time in this chair.
And then the guy,
Don't make any noise.
like SpongeBob on the window. Death. There's the ink machine.
I've never seen this before. I don't see any way around. Nothing to build a raft with.
What do you
We'll have to
mean?
wade across.
We can't.
There's like
We're not
an
like
entire
Henry.
wood studio
If
behind
we go in
us.
there, well, a drop of water in the ocean is rarely seen again.
And I guess it's all up to me. And I don't even know what I'm
Why is
doing.
she out of focus? Look at
I
that.
don't even know
She's so
why this is
lightly
all
out of
happening to
focus.
me.
You're here for a reason, Henry. There's always a reason. Even when you can't understand it. It's time. Set us free.
Okay. See? Look. Wood. Build a raft with this. Oh, right there. That is the guy from the Bendy mobile game. Yeah, it's the same model. They're just like all blacked out. Yeah, final boss time. Look at this.
It's simply awe-inspiring what one can accomplish with their own hands. A lump of clay can turn to meaning if you strangle it with enough enthusiasm. Look what we built. We created life itself, Henry. Not just on a silver screen, but in the hearts of those we entertain with our fancy moving pictures. But when the tickets stopped selling, when the next big thing came along, only the monsters remained. Shadows of the past. But you can save them, Henry. You can peel it all away. You see, there's only one thing Bendy has never known. He was there for his beginning, but he's never seen the end.
The end.
Wow. Just like put on the reel or something. We're right here. The reel is like right there. I never actually liked this big bendy design. His legs are too puny. I'm gonna go flip some levers. Door open. Oh. It needs multiple levers. I think one more. Right there. Ha, I got flattened. He's one hit, that's crazy. Or is it getting hit by a semi-truck? This is like a safe spot. All my levers are already down. I just need that one over there. Like crossing the street. Look both ways for Bendy. Right there. He's over there. Oh, I'm back. Okay. Need to get to that door, that's the goal. I didn't expect this chapter to end so quickly. Oh yeah, I went to the... I'm missing one. Oh, never mind. Now it's time for this, where you break the tubes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. You have to get him to charge. What'd you miss? Did he hit that one again? There. I think I remember Darzeth playing this one. And now you put the thing on the... here. And then the final cutscene. This game is surprisingly short. Thought it'd be like way longer than that. So what bummed me out about this ending is that like the entire thing was like basically a dream. That's a very dumb ending. Something I also really like is that it's like real life versions of stuff from the game in this. That's just so cool. Final cutscene.
So soon.
Having an outside trash
expect you for
bin
another
in your
hour yet.
kitchen is weird.
Now you're just trying to impress
Like you
me.
get one of those plastic inside
I
ones.
know.
That's what I
You
got.
have
That's what
questions.
we got here in
You
the
always
abode,
do.
in the res.
The only important question is this.
Yeah,
Who are
I
we,
try to
Henry?
do that. He talks so funny.
I thought I knew who I was. But the success starved me. Nothing left but lines on a page. In the end, we followed two different roads of our own making. You, a lovely
When I
family,
have a package, I'll open that while doing this.
a crooked empire. And my road burned. I let our creations become my life. The truth is, you were always so good at pushing, old friend. Pushing me to do the right thing. You should have pushed a little harder. Henry, come visit the
He looks so
workshop.
weird.
There's something I need to show you.
Then, gasp! It's a loop.
All right,
Who
Joey.
could have
I'm here.
suspected this?
Let's see if we can find what you want.
I really dislike this ending. Like, well, I can't talk now because it's just so loud. Norman Polk. I am still opening this package. Wow, bubble wrap. It's all coiled up. It's a thing for drawing. Tell me another one, Uncle Joey.
Tell me another one, Uncle Joey.
I'm like putting together plastic. I did it again. I keep building this thing wrong. Yeah, it's like a fancy thing for drawing. It's like a light. And I keep putting it together wrong. Why is it so hard to do this? It's like, hurt my thumb. I'll check the instructions. Oh, dog. Oh, it needs batteries. AAA. Of course it does. So this thing ain't gonna work. Really hurts though. There. That's pretty cool. You have unlocked the bonus content. I'll check that out. The archives. I'll read this fella. Bendy and the Ink Machine began when the developer/cartoonist known as the Meatly experimented with bringing a sketch 2D style into a 3D world. After turning the idea into a horror game, Chapter 1 of the game was created in a little under a week with programmer/friend Mike Desjardins and released on February 10th in 2017. Much to their surprise, it struck a chord with global indie gamers. Almost overnight, the Meatly and Mike Mood, Mr. Ink Demon himself, decided to drop all other projects to work on Bendy and tell the most unique ink story. The entire game was completed a chapter at a time in a year and a half by a small but dedicated group of indie developers. Although the concept and story remained as originally intended, the game changed over development as characters and models were refined from their early thrown together versions. This archive is a peek behind the scenes of that process. Yeah, right here, this is the start. I think it's episode 1 I said this. This is the original Sammy. His pants were too big and his shoulders were too small. Henry Stein. Once an equal business partner of Joey Drew, Henry Stein was a talented animator and character designer until leaving the company around 1930. His place in Joey Drew Studios' history, Joey Drew Studios' history, is somewhat undocumented, but he is often rumored to be the true creator by many of the studio's most memorable characters. I got an achievement. Concept Bendy. I remember this. The first version of Bendy ever modeled. In the earliest concepts, Bendy was much smaller and cuter, with the face that split open to reveal a terrifying maw. Look at this fella. I remember this one because he popped up and then just looked around, and then everyone was scared of it. I really like the face though. Alpha Bendy. This was the original game-used design of Ink Bendy from the earliest version of Chapter 1. It is jokingly referred to as bird poop with a smile among the development team. Beta Bendy. This was Ink Bendy's form until the release of Chapter 4. At that time, the game received a major visual upgrade, and the title character got a new model as well. I don't really get why people like this one more than the new one. That one. Because, like, his face is too flat. But this one, it tries to bring in a bit of depth. Ink Bendy. Ink Bendy, as we know him today. Although similar to Beta Bendy, this upgraded version was remodeled, enhanced with a higher polygon count, and given new ink effects. You can see that. Beast Bendy. Ink Bendy's horrific final form in Chapter 5 pulled away the cartoon facade and revealed the demon within. Look at his puny legs. He has toes? It's gross. The beta searcher, this fella. Back when the game came out, I thought I liked this one better than this one. This one is just like a bit too animated for me. Early in development, with just a few weeks to create Chapter 2, the beta searchers were designed in record time before being fully retooled later on. They were the first fighting enemies encounters in the game. Final Searcher. The Final Searchers were far more robust in appearance. They were smoother with better ink effects and more human appearance. Beta Sammy. With his first appearance in Chapter 2, fan favorite Sammy Lawrence became a terrifyingly entertaining character. When his slim build was deemed not threatening enough, he was redesigned and given a better skeletal rig for more advanced animation. This fella. Final Sammy. Sammy Lawrence's final form came complete with a bulked up stature and more powerful limbs. The mad songwriter may finally get noticed now, at least by fans. This guy. No notes about these ones, I assume. I remember this guy. He was in the DA Games music video. He was like clapping or something. Beta Boris. Papa was the original name of the character that eventually became Boris the Wolf. This early version was released with Chapter 1. He was quickly refined into the Boris we know today. With the release of Chapter 2, Boris the Wolf. Boris the Wolf, a friend to the end, was designed using various references from cartoons of the 1920s. A blend of West Coast and East Coast animation styles, the silent wolf and supportive. This silent and supportive wolf won over the hearts of many. Although at times he was a headache for development team, due to his eye taking a mind of its own during production. And then this guy. Look at this fella. Something really gross I noticed is that, like, in his concept art, he's like packed full of organs or like other things. So he's just really gross. And look, his bone is sticking out. Like his body is rejecting all this gunk. Brute Boris. Alice Angel's monstrosity. Brute Boris was one of the biggest surprises of Chapter 4. His design was roughly based on the Frankenstein monster, with a more unfinished appearance. Alice took parts from within him and substituted things that his body was rapidly rejecting. I can see that. I think that's everything. Oh, never mind. I missed the middle. The original ink machine. I remember this one. From those, I think it was Fandroid. He's like a pedophile now. So, from those like really old, super old music videos had this thing. The original ink machine, before a major visual upgrade. This version of the ink machine was the one that was used in the game. Much of this machine's iconic fan-loved design was translated into the final version. I love that they included benches, in case you got tired. It's Bertram. And these guys, I love them. The Butcher Gang. The Piper, Striker, and Fisher make up the dreaded Butcher Gang. Interestingly, the ink-corrupted versions of the characters were designed first, and reverse-engineered back in their more friendly cartoon forms. I love these guys. The Butcher Gang, they're my favorite. I think that's all of Bendy. Oh, Bendy and the Ink Machine. I'll end looking up at this thing. Okay, this game was wonderful. Like, I've said it before, but like, this game was my genuine childhood. My first dose of autism. My first, like, fixation other than FNAF. It's like, there's a wall where before it was all innocent and good for a child. Then after that, at the ripe age of 10, it became just bad. I've been feeling the effects ever since. Yeah. Okay, bye. I'll play a Dark Revival next.